I'm going to show you how to do actual book folding in a hardback book today. So today we're going to make a heart. You won't see all of it, but I'll get you started and show you how to do the measurements. So to start with, then we look at the pattern. It's a beginner heart. It's 150 folds. Now that is leaves, so we need 300 page book, okay, and it needs to be at least 20 centimeters high. So we're going to measure the book, and that is the actual page is 20, so that's fine. And the page numbers that we have in this book are 338 pages. So the first thing we're going to do is to centre the picture. And to do this, we take the 338, the number of pages in the book, but we only need 300. So take that away, and that leaves us with the 38. Half that is 19. Half again, we'll round it down to 9 because it would be 9.5, and we can't have a half page. So go to the first page, and we're going to count 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is our start page. So I'm just going to pop a little sticky tab in there to start with, okay? Don't get too hung up about those numbers, all right? It's just to centralise the picture so that when you finish, you will have a fairly equal amount of pages at that end, and when you finish, you'll end up with roughly the same amount of pages at that end, so your picture will then be central. Okay, so the first thing then we need to do is to turn the book, so we've got it as if we're going to read it, and the bit with the front of the book is going to face you, okay? And then we're going to look again at the pattern and start on fold 1. Now they measure 6.3 and 7.8. So on each page, we're going to put 2 measurements. So we lay our ruler across the top, about a centimetre down from the edge, because we don't want our pencil marks to go over the edge and be seen in the finished picture. So we're going to take a pencil and a ruler and mark page 1. So I'm just going to put 1, so I know it's the first page to fold, and each page will have 2 measurements, okay? So we're going to mark it at 6.3 and just put a little pencil mark, and 7.8, okay? I'll do another one. So page 2, fold 2. Now you can either tick off your folds as you go. You can number each page, but what I do, I use a straight ruler, or I use the straight paper folder, and I put it on the pattern like so, and just move it down as I go through the pattern. So I'm going to put that under 2. I'm on page 2, and to line my ruler up, and 5, 8 and 8.2. So we're going to put a pencil mark there. Now I don't know if you can see those. It's just a very faint pencil mark there and there. Okay. Go all the way through the book for your pattern, all the way through your pattern, and mark every page that it tells you to with the measurements. And then when you get to the end, we're going to turn it around so that the bulk of the book is sitting here in front of you. Now at this stage, I use a piece of elastic just to hold the pages back, and a safety pin, big fat safety pin. Okay, and then what we're going to do is to take these corners, stick together, and we're going to bring it to right angle at that first pencil mark, and you can use the text to help you get a fairly straight line and using a paper creaser, give it a nice firm press, not really hard, you're not scoring it, we're just giving it a nice firm press. Okay, then we're going to do the same at the other end. Now this doesn't quite meet my pencil mark, I'm a couple of mils off, so what I'm going to do is reach for my knife. You can either, I'll show you a knife on this page and scissors on the next page. Carefully, keeping your fingers out of the way, lift and just cut. You only want a centimetre at this stage because you've only got a couple of mil to reach. And then you can slice it off like that. And then the fold will reach. And give it another press with your paper creaser. Now let me show you where I folded. You'll be able to see. Let me see if I can angle it right. Yeah, so can you see the pencil mark there? And I've taken that edge to the pencil mark like that, and I've done that both sides. Now let me quickly show you on the second page using scissors. So we're going to fold it again to that pencil mark, score it, and this time I'm just going to get a small pair of scissors and I'm going to cut off a little bit at the bottom. Oops, sorry, I've moved the book. Can you see there? Just cutting off the little edge, and then you can tear away from the spine. And then your fold should meet nicely. Like so. Okay, so then you carry on going all the way through the book and eventually you will get your heart shape. You'll start to see that coming. Just remember, when you're marking, do not move your ruler. You're marking 2 measurements per page with the ruler staying very still. Okay, hope this helps. If not, do please get back to me. All right, bye bye.